is a Catino, and that's it! Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! Working it on as a Catino, and that's it! A one-time shot, and it's 2-2. Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! Working it on as a Catino, and that's it! Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! Working it on as a Catino, and that's it! Lays it off for Sullivan, and then off the post it is! Working it on as a Catino, and that's it!
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
Now Worrell has a good cutback from him. He'll fire one, and that's going to go in! Northwestern is up from 12, now at 10.
Michigan Soccer Network, man! DCFC!
The sights, the sounds of historic Keyworth Stadium. There's nothing quite like it. Each week, Jonathan Turner and Neil Rule will break down the most recent Detroit City FC USL Championship match, taking a look at the Eastern Conference standings, looking ahead to their upcoming match, and much more. Watch the Detroit City FC recap show each week on the Michigan Soccer Network.
Let's go City on the Michigan Soccer Network.
You are watching the Michigan Soccer Network.
As the voice of Michigan student athletes, the Student Advisory Council's role
is to convey the message of how high school sports are supposed to be played.
We are responsible for helping the MHSAA maintain a positive and healthy atmosphere
in which interscholastic students can thrive.
We believe athletes should be competitive,
sportsmanlike, and excel academically.
We believe students in the stand should have fun,
but not take the focus away from the game. We believe coaches should act as teachers,
helping student athletes develop while still keeping high school sports in perspective.
We believe that parents should always be positive role models
and be supportive of their child's decisions.
We believe officials commit their own time to high school sports.
And respect should always be shown and given to them.
The most important goal for student athletes is to enjoy high school sports
while maintaining a high level of respect for all those involved in the games.
Enjoy the game.
Are you looking to take your game to the next level? Did you know that MSN is now offering player recruitment videos? Our packages include a player profile where you show your preferred positions, the club, the league, or school that you play in, your current coach contact information, and more. The highlight videos could be self-submitted, 15 to 30 clips that will be put into a 3 to 7 minute long video. Video review of your Huddle, VO, or other platforms that you might have video on, as well as for an additional charge, MSN can come out and film games for you to create those clips. Our coach evaluation process, which is also an additional charge, where we have college coaches from various levels across the United States that will review your game film and provide feedback on how to improve that film, as well as also evaluating your play and what you can improve on. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
Our mission is to help players take their game to the next level and reach their potential. Not only do we help develop fundamental technical skills such as ball control in tight spaces with different surfaces, dribbling at speed and changing direction, using a variety of 1v1 skills to create space, receiving on a half turn, hook turn, and out of the air, finishing off the dribbling, one-touch, volleys, and headers. We help players get comfortable performing these skills at game speed with pressure and with both their dominant and non-dominant foot. In addition, we help players with their speed of play, awareness of space, defenders and teammates, and also dominate with their off-the-ball movement. We offer a variety of services such as one-on-ones, small groups, large groups, as well as team sessions. We have an experienced coaching staff that is professional, friendly, patient, while still holding players to high standards and holding them accountable. No matter what level you're at as a player, I'm confident we can help you get better. Over the past 3 years, we've built one of the best soccer-specific training facilities in the country and developed one of the most detail-oriented programs to help out players. Visit our website.
I'm a husband. I'm a father.
I'm a sister.
I'm a son. I'm a brother.
I'm a daughter. I'm a sister.
I'm a referee.
I'm a referee.
I am a referee.
I'm a referee.
In for Baccarat, and that goes in! Hugo Baccarat gives Flint City a 3-2. Buckley, the ball falls to Buckley. One-on-one with Etheridge. What a save! Welcome into the first ever MSN All-State Media Day for girls soccer. Jonathan Turner alongside Dan Stickrat. Ball comes in, a good head! 1-0! Shot, another save from Etheridge! Rebound, and it goes in the back of the net. The Bulldogs up 1-0! Burzma, but then for Lasma! 3-0! Stewart Heiss with a shot! Upper 90 and in! Effectively today here on the Michigan Soccer Network, we are launching our new division of player recruitment videos. Mario Canoe now finds Stock. Finds Stock's got a left-footed banger. He shoots it, and it's in! The Red Hawks equalize! Hello, everybody, and welcome into Swinehart Field for the home opener of Union FC MACOMB as they welcome in the Midwest United FC Great Lakes Division. You're watching it live right here on the Michigan Soccer Network. Jonathan Turner alongside Mr. Dan Stickrat. We're excited to have you along here tonight as we bring you into our press box. And Dan, this bodes to be a pretty good match. They saw each other here on the season opener for both these teams. Midwest United coming out with a 3-2 victory at home.
Midwest United has been playing some of their best ball in their 5 years in the league. 5-1 atop the table in the Great Lakes Division. And then SC MACOMB struggling in the wins column starting out 0-5 here. But they have a lot of talent. They brought some more players in again for this game. And they will continue to bring more and more players in throughout the summer as they try to find that elusive first victory of the season.
Union FC MACOMB, this is their first year in the league, and they have started off at 0-5. And when you talk with Karthik Chatterjee, his message is very clear. Hey, we're not in this for a short-term run. We're in this for the long haul. And just like any good product, you have to start with a solid foundation, and they believe they have a solid foundation, and they're working towards getting to where they want to be here at the end of the season.
Yeah, and both teams, you look up and down the roster, a lot of current college players doing well at NCAA Division I, Division II, Division III, even NAIA level schools. So we expect another good matchup here tonight. Again, it was a close match here a few weeks ago with Midwest United squeezing out a 3-2 victory. But this is the first ever home game for Union here at Swinehart Stadium, right across the street from Utica. Eisenhower, just about a half-mile north of downtown Utica.
But we are again here at Swinehart Field in Utica, Michigan on this Saturday afternoon, as we are just moments away here from the start of this match. Hey, let's take a look here at the home profile of Union FC MACOMB. Again, this is their first year. They, again, you know, they have struggled here in the early going in this one, and you'll put it up on your screen now, and there it is. Again, this is the first year in USL League 2. They have not won a game yet. Their home opener here tonight, they lost Midwest United 3-2 back in the their opening of the season. They've only scored 5 goals and allowed 12. So, and they're coached by Granthik Chatterjee. You know, Cameron Baker is at the helm of Midwest United on the west side of the state of Michigan. Take a look here at their matchup, their schedule for Union FC MACOMB. We'll put that up on your screen right now, and there it is. And you can take a look there. They've lost to Midwest United. They lost to AFC Ann Arbor 4-1. They lost to Oakland County 1-0. They lost to Flint 1-0, and lost to Lansing City 2-3. So they've been in a majority of these games. They struggled obviously against AFC Ann Arbor, but they got Midwest United here tonight. They got the Michigan Lions in 2 weeks. And then June 16th, June 18th, June 22nd, they've got another round of good games. Let's take a look here at the current USL League 2 standings, and there they are. Midwest United is sitting atop the table, 16 points right now. They are 5-1. They're rolling as they're the undefeated team. They're along with the Flint City Bucks, who are undefeated. They're sitting at 2-0-1, 7 points. AFC Ann Arbor is 2-1-1. And Michigan Lions, Union FC MACOMB, and Oakland County round out the bottom half of the table right there. But hey, we are moments away from getting this thing underway. Your first time stopping by, hit the subscribe button, like us, share us with your friends and family. We come back here, we'll give you starting 11s. We'll take national anthem, player walkout, and so much more. The home opener of the Union FC MACOMB coming up next, right here on the Michigan Soccer Network. Now Worrell has a good cutback from him. He'll fire one, and that's gonna go in! Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
Our mission is to help players take their game to the next level and reach their potential. Not only do we help develop fundamental technical skills such as ball control in tight spaces with different surfaces, dribbling at speed and changing direction, using a variety of 1v1 skills to create space, receiving on a half turn, hook turn, and out of the air, finishing off the dribbling, one-touch, volleys, and headers. We help players get comfortable performing these skills at game speed, with pressure, and with both their dominant and non-dominant foot. In addition, we help players with their speed of play, awareness of space, defenders, and teammates, and also dominate with their off-the-ball movement. We offer a variety of services such as one-on-ones, small groups, large groups, as well as team sessions. We have an experienced coaching staff that is professional, friendly, patient, while still holding players to high standards and holding them accountable. No matter what level you're at as a player, I'm confident we can help you get better. Over the past 3 years, we've built one of the best soccer-specific training facilities in the country.
And welcome back here into Swinehart Field on this Saturday afternoon. It is an historic day in the USL League 2. 72 matches taking place here today throughout the entire country, of which 37 in USL League 2, 23 in USLW, another 20 or so in the USL Championship, there are 10 in USL 1. There's a lot of games. And Florida leads the way with 23 matches, and right in Michigan, they have 10. So here today in Michigan, 10 USL games taking place. It is second to Florida. So it is an historic day. Historic day for us, too, Dan. We are doing our own history here at MSN. We have 3 games today, but all 3 games are in different states. That's never happened before, Dan.
It's a challenge that we must meet, and hopefully it'll be happening again here in the future.
Make sure to the volume up. That's right. We are going to pass this off to the public address announcer here, Tom Lurch, at Swinehart Field now.
Football Club of MACOMB would like to welcome you to Swinehart Field for today's game. USL 2 soccer game, that is, between the Midwest United Football Club and the Union Football Club here of MACOMB. And as a reminder, and as a spectator, primary purpose of being here is to support your team. So remember, you can support both teams by refraining from derogatory or demeaning comments and issue your cheers from both sides. So remember, let's be positive and cheer for your team and not against your opponent. And now for our introductions here tonight. First, our referees. Referee in the center is Adriana Contreras, assisted by referee Audrey Fulham, and the other assistant sideline is referee Nicholas Balser. And our fourth official is Mark Borkowski. Our starting lineups for tonight. First for the Midwest Football Club, in numerical order. Number 0, Aiden Smith. Number 2, Christian Shannon. Number 3, Tyrese DeBruin. Number 4, Benjamin Addison. Number 5, Jonathan Stout. Number 6, Bradley Dunwell. Number 8, Giuseppe Barone. Number 9, Kevin Jones. Number 12, Gianni Mpomo Ambia. Number 16, Connor Burkett. And number 25, Aaron Samani. The head coach for the Midwest United Football Club is Luke Ruff, assisted by Cameron Baker, as well as Thomas Bully and Benjamin Robbins. That was the Midwest United Football Club. And now for your Union Football Club, first up, number 0 goalie, Michael Sly. Number 2, Braxton Arpachinda. Number 3, Benjamin Goldie. Number 5, Joseph Longo. Number 7, Carson Hodgson. Number 10, Richard Ludwig IV. Number 11, Joshua Copeland. Number 15, Zachary Townsend. Number 17, Jamie Sharp. Number 18, Mateo Phillips. And number 19, Kyle Schumann. Head coach for United Football Club is Granthik Chatterjee, assisted by Racho Janovic and Zach Pollock. And now, football fans, if you would kindly rise as we pay honor to America with the playing of our national anthem.
Beautiful rendition there of the national anthem as we are just moments away here from the home opener of Union FC MACOMB. Jonathan Turner alongside Dan Stickrad. And we'll talk the starting 11s here, and apologize, the graphic on our screen just didn't load up here properly, but Aiden Smith in goal here for Midwest United, Christian Shannon, Tyrese DeBruin, Benjamin Adamson, Jonathan Stout, MSU player, Bradley Dunwell, Giuseppe Barone, Tavon Jones, Vinay Mpomo, Mbeha, Connor Burkett, and Enron Sundramani are all in the 11 for the Midwest United side. And the starting 11 here, Michael Sly and Braxton Arpachenda, Benjamin Goulding, Joseph Longo, Carson Hodgson, Rich Ludwig the fourth, Joshua Copeland, Zachary Townsend, Jeremy Sharp, Mateo Phillips, and Kyle Schuneman are all in the 11 here for the Union FC MACOMB, coached by Granthik Chatterjee. Luke Ruff is the head coach of Midwest United. And your referees here for today's game, let's take a look at those. Put those up on your screen. Your center referees, Ariana Contreras, Audra Fullen, Nick Balser are your assistants, and Mark Lurkowski is your center referee. I'm sorry, your fourth official. So Dan, what do we expect from this one?
Well, you have a lot of Michigan connections looking at Michigan State, Western Michigan University of Detroit Mercy. 4 of the 5 Division I men's soccer programs are well represented today on both rosters. A lot of these players, a lot was expected of them. The collegiate season starts at the end of August. So those players are doing quite well with their USL League 2 teams throughout the summer.
If it's your first time stopping by, we ask that you hit that subscribe button, like us, and share us with your friends and family. Hey, if you're tuning in as well, let us know where you're watching from. We'd love to hear your thoughts about where you're tuning in. That's the great thing about YouTube. We can get engaged with you, the viewer at home, as we're moments away here. Now seconds away, Dan, is Midwest United in their all-blue kits will be going right to left on your screen. Union FC MACOMB in their white homes will be going left to right. Waiting on the center official and Ariana Contreras. And here we go, officially underway from Swinehart Field, the Union FC MACOMB, as they play immediately up into the box. And just like that, the referee says that is not a penalty shot, but quickly, just Midwest United make a long ball up into the 18. Just like that, another opportunity is now Jamani, and that one's poked away by Townsend. Midwest United is not, they're going to go right at him right away.
Aaron Saljani, just a great player here growing up in Michigan, attended Richland Gold Lake High School just north of Battle Creek. All-state athlete 4 times in high school, played in 3 Final Fours, led his team to a state championship. Back in 2019, he was your Mr. Soccer runner-up that season. He had some injury issues in the last couple of years at Western Michigan, but he's going to be anticipated to be a key player in their attack, the Broncos, this fall.
This ball comes in and it's headed away. They're saying the lineup for Midwest is wrong. Well, that's what was given to us through their official app, so I'm not, if maybe we're spelling a name wrong, or... No, that was trip and fall. I mean, it looks like Gabriel Villagomez definitely is ended up starting here, but this is the lineup that was given to us officially from USL League 2. So is it possible that there are some changes? Of course, because that looks like Villagomez is on the pitch. He took the kickoff. So that might be a late change there, but we're also going to see this kick here by Giuseppe Barone.
Barone, East Kentwood High School graduate, former Michigan State Spartans midfielder. Spent some time at East Kentwood and with Midwest United's MLS Next Academy while growing up.
So Barone will put this one in off the wall. Ludwig will come over defensively. That's Schuneman. And a throw in now up on that far side.
Richard Ludwig currently plays for Michigan State. Is one of the central midfielders for the Union. His counterpart, Jonathan Stout.
Goulding, a heavy first touch from Ludwig. Ball played over the top, looking for Saljamani. Goulding does well to get that ball back, and now you see MACOMB looking to build out of the back. This one slotted into the middle. It's Phillips now. Good switch to that far side. Things kind of starting to settle down a little bit. We had a crazy game last night, Dan, that we did. Giovanni Moscheri and I, we covered a Midwest Premier League matchup last night, and you know, the game was very interesting. It went into half at 2-1, and it was 2-1 for the entire second half going into the 90th minute. And in stoppage time, an equalizing goal coming in from Michigan Stars made it 2-2. And then just roughly 35 seconds later, Michigan Jaguars put one home to get a 3-2 victory. So it's 2 goals coming in the last minute and a half of stoppage time. There's a hard foul down here on this near side. This one brought back. Looks as though Christian Shannon is the one on the ground. Looking at the assistant referee.
Holding his face, looks like there might be some blood around the lip at the nose.
I'm also seeing number 30 on the field, but I don't have a 30 on my roster. So clearly Luke Ruff and Midwest United made some changes prior to the start of this match. So if you are watching and can tell us who number 30 is, that would be fantastic.
Over the summer months, the USL League 2, a lot of these programs will carry, you know, quite a few players. You register 26 for a particular game, but you can only dress 18, and sometimes the pool is 30, 35, 40 deep, as they try a lot of younger players in non-conference matches and friendlies and various tournaments throughout the summer. And then when it comes to conference play, you're in the Great Lakes Division. A lot of teams have a tendency to go out there at top 18 to 20 players into their rotations.
You can see there the center referee, Reina Contreras, having a conversation with number 30. My guess is it's Justin Afemi, Ataleu. Kara is number 30. Again, not on the official roster that was given to us. Number 200 is a flop. And then number 30, Takawaira. I don't even have that on our roster. So, okay. It's Takawaira. As Hodgson gets ahead on this and makes his way to Ludwig. And you have seen MACOMB now all played back. We appreciate it, by the way. Thank you, Brandon. This ball put back into the mix, makes its way to Jeremy Sharp. Goulding is tripped up, and that's a foul. As Villa Gomez fouls Goulding. Settled down by Arpachinda. Good ball, and now slotted back across towards top of the 18, and saw Jeremy Sharp was right there, but ran past the ball.
Gomez, another standout soccer player coming out of that tradition-rich community of East Kentland, standout with Midwest United's MLS next team the last couple of years, recently signed with Western Michigan University. The Broncos keep bringing in a lot of talent from inside Michigan's borders year in and year out.
This next 5-minute match is brought to you by Granite City Food and Brewery. Eat good eats, drink good drinks, have good times. Visit the Troy location at 16 Mile 95 or the Northville location at 7 Mile and Haggerty. Dan, last night was all-you-could-eat fish for $14.99, fish and chips. You know, Sam Fisher, who's our producer today and technical director, Sam Fisher loves his fish and chips. No pun intended. So you're seeing spells of possession here at time, but really it's team wins the ball back to keep it for a couple moments and give it right back away.
Similar to what I saw here earlier this afternoon. I had the pleasure of covering a high school girls soccer district championship locally here in Metro Detroit. The game between Rochester and Rochester went to a shootout. No goals throughout 100 minutes of play. And the shootout was 2-0.
Were there a lot of saves, or were they just missed?
No, there was, I believe, 6 saves by the goalkeepers in the shootout. I think there was that many shots on frame combined between the two teams in regulation and double overtime.
One back by Jeremy Sharp, and one back right there by number 18, who is not on our roster either. All the way back to Michael Sly.
Sly, Grand Blanc, Michigan, recently transferred from Oakland University over to Michigan State. Former standout in the MLS Next circles. Making the switch from the Rising League over to the Big Ten.
All last touching off of Kyle Schienemann. As it goes out of touch on that far side.
Schienemann grew up here not too far away from the studios at Michigan Soccer Network, Shelby Township, Michigan.
Goulding tied up with Villa Gomez. Hodgson, now Ludwig. Finding Sharp up this near side. Sharp looks to one back post. Nobody there for Union FC MACOMB. Schienemann was right there on the tail end of it. One back now by Union FC. Overlapping run from Ludwig. By Townsend. 18 is Urza White. Thank you very much, Aiden. We appreciate that. So Urza White's number 18. Schienemann looking inside there for Hodgson, and that one makes its way back to Aiden Smith, the goalkeeper. So 11 minutes into this one, it's 0-0. You're watching Union FC MACOMB against Midwest United FC in the USL 2 Great Lakes Division. Midwest United sits atop the table. They're 5-0-1, 16 points. Union FC MACOMB, they have 0 points. Goalkeeper from Midwest is Jonathan Klyer. Thank you. I wish I could show a picture to you of the roster that was given to us for this game from a screenshot of a photo taken at midfield here 20 minutes ago.
Jonathan Klyer, standout goalkeeper in the Grand Rapids area nevertheless. Spent his prep days at Grand Rapids Forest Hills Northern. State championship goalkeeper for the Huskies about 2019.
It is one of the more frustrating things for us in the world of amateur soccer, not having the accurate names of players as we're doing this, so we do apologize for that aspect. The next 5 minutes of this match are brought to you by Trivaloni Asset Management. Your success is our success. Your financial goals are our sole focus, and we are excited to partner with you. Visit trivam.com or call 586-665-8805. I like the way Jonathan spells his name, though. That's the correct spelling. That's how I spell my name. So we very much appreciate that, us Jonathans, because we're not the ones with O's or H's in our name. Well, we do have an H, but you know, they spell John. So that's good to specify. Just allow an out ball all the way into Michael Sly as he'll make the grab.
Jonathan Hoyer, currently on the roster of the Missouri Valley Conference with Missouri State University. Goes out of bounds. Possession. Not a ton of chances here in the first 14 minutes of action as MACOMB earns a corner kick on the far left side. First corner kick of the match for either team.
Alex Slater says, I need goals. Well, I agree. But the question I put to all of you, though, is would you like to see high-scoring games or would you like to see a 1-0 game? I mean, that's the question, right? I mean, if you're a purist at heart in soccer, what would you prefer? But a corner kick coming up here nonetheless as we're 15 minutes into this one. Ball comes in, up goes Klyer and makes the grab through traffic.
Klyer staying 6'4", tall presence between the pipes for Midwest United. Division I goalkeeper for Missouri State. Sexual career so far. His playing days as a young adult.
Always funny when you see players take their hands off like that, you know, and like I didn't do anything wrong. Good news, Dan, is I have the official roster here right in front of me now. And it seems to be correct, which is good news. So Jamani and then Goulding will clear this one up towards midfield, just over the head of Ludwig. So no more chicken scratch for me, as I can now officially see this looks good. Settled down now. Takawira. Villa Gomez. Back to Takawira. Good give and go, as now that'll be a foul. I know they're going to say no foul. She's saying all ball, so Contreras says all ball on that tackle by UNFC MACOMB defender, and we'll keep going. So now a yellow card is going to come out. And my guess is this going to be a bench yellow card here to Luke Ruff. So we're going to see the first yellow card of this game, and it's going to be going to the head coach, Luke Ruff. He has a look of dismay on his face.
Completely like shocked, like so.
So the fourth official. Now keep in mind, I mean, you know, chances are Contreras did not hear what he had to say. That was probably coming from the fourth official, Mark Lurkowski. So whatever was said on that side, that's what got him the card. And it could be something that one of his teammates did as well, or other coaches, because he's responsible for his bench.
I'm sure it was a few choice words that we cannot speak on here. A little bit of dissent, foul language.
I feel like we can speak like that. I think we can talk about that. But Alex Slater says, holla at me for a 6-6 thriller. So, okay, so the more goals, the merrier. I'm always curious, Sam, what are your thoughts on how many goals in a game? You want to see a lot of goals, or do you want to see a one-goal game? It depends. Okay, well, you're watching a championship game. You're watching the Champions League final. Want to see a 1-1 going to overtime, or do you want to see a 6-6 thriller? If you're not going to get 6-6, okay, fair enough.
Well, the rate this game is going, Midwest United has yet to attempt a shot. Meaning SC MACOMB has one shot that was well wide of the net.
So there's a White just sitting and talking to. Andreas is telling Luke Ruff that's enough. Telling him to get back on his bench. Luke Ruff wants to get, maybe he wants to get an early start to get back to Grand Rapids. I don't know. I mean, it is about a 3-hour drive from Utica, Michigan. Again, I've called some games here at this field before, but this brings back memories to me. So back in 1997, it was a nice Thursday evening. No, I think it was a Wednesday evening, because that's when they did the state semifinals on Wednesday evening. We played De La Salle High School, and we won in a shootout, penalty shootout, right here on this field. And that pushed us into a state championship game against Salem.
Goalkeeper Michael Robinson, who later has been on the Star for Michigan State University.
I rode the pine for that entire playoff. Sat on the bench, but this was the field. This is the goal where the shootout took place, or right here, and we won in penalties against De La Salle. So a corner kick coming up here for Midwest United.
Looks like Gabriel Villagomez on the kick.
They'll play that one short. Villagomez will now put this one back post. And that one falls into it, loose and in! And just like that, Christian Shannon opens up the scoring in the 20th minute.
Shannon left open about 2 yards out in front of the goal, the little sitter. The Western Michigan University backfield star, St. Joseph's High School graduate, tucks one in. The 20th minute. Just like that, the first shot on frame by Midwest United results in a goal. The visitors take that 1-0 lead.
So Christian Shannon getting the opening goal here for Midwest United. And again, not much doing here in the early going of this one for either side, and the real good first opportunity is the one that makes it home and opens up the scoring, Dan.
Well, we just talked about not having very many chances. Seconds later, Midwest United was able to punch it through, and Christian Shannon was one of those reserves last fall with Western Michigan University. Could possibly slot into a starting position, as the Broncos actually graduated 14 players off their roster. Got several players playing in the MLS or USL Championship right now.
See the center all the referees have come together and they're saying we're going to cut this out. Whatever kind of conversations are happening right now on the field, they are now saying she's clearly trying to set a tone here, like we're done here. We're done. Sign of a strong referee that's going to come over there and have that conversation.
Obviously, a lot of chatter going on with both sides. Center ref and the linesmen have said enough is enough. I expect if it does continue, we'll start to be introduced to Mr. Yellow Card, if not more.
Already seen one yellow card in this one. Is players are stepping off the field for a moment as trying to figure out what's going on here. So referees are stepping off the pitch for a moment, trying to catch word as to what is going on.
Two of the four officials heading over to the tent in the northwest corner of the stadium. There's some weather here in the distance.
And football fans, we have a stop in the action here at Swinehart Field. And once again, the concession stands are open down below. Sam Serrano's, that is, pizza down below at the concessions, as well as Team Butter. And I know they have other options. They generally have things to eat, things to drink, candies, and things to have popcorn also, and pizza. So things on the dinner menu for sure. But check all that out and stick around. And the officials to come back.
Well, I know that when the Want to Be a Millionaire, that show that came out, it was Call a Friend was one of the options back in the day. I don't know if there's a Call a Friend, maybe pick up the phone, make a phone call. So.
Still trying to figure out exactly what's going on with the four officials. Two of them are over by the table.
It's a beacon of community pride and passion. Our roster is packed with local talent representing the heart and soul of Michigan's own neighborhood. And many of them are currently shining on college.
It's not often that you see that that happening. Where, but again, I mean, hey, you're trying to make sure that things are in order. And that's what we're seeing here now. There could be some kind of an issue with the rosters, a number of factors that go into this.
Contribution and resilience.
Type of clarification from the offices down in Florida.
Native power of soccer unified, inspired, and
well, this part of the match is brought to you by National Soccer. That's right. Achieving more together. Learn more about joining the Nationals family. Visit nationalsoccer.com to learn more about tryouts and all of the things that the Nationals family has to offer. UFC MACOMB is part of the ladder, which the Nationals family calls home. They've got junior nationals. They've got obviously club side with the Girls Academy and ECNL, and all the things. They've got 16 locations throughout the state of Michigan. And their tryouts for their club begin here this upcoming Saturday, June the 8th and June the 9th. They used to be on Father's Day weekend. So thankful they are not. Right now, you've got MSYSA State Cup games happening right now on this Saturday. Well, I take it back. They happened here at 8:30 this morning all the way through 4 o'clock. We did a story yesterday in regards to Cameron Wright and the Novi Rec side that made their way into a state final. The first time that's ever happened in the history of the state cup. They fell today 5-2 to Midland Fusion. So their quest to go on to the regionals did not happen. But they still made some history along the way.
Still a great story. You see a lower tier team make a run throughout the state cup tournament, be able to play the final day of that season in terms of in-state competition.
So if you're just joining us a few moments ago, in the 20th minute, Christian Shannon scores the go-ahead goal, 1-0, and then we have not restarted this game since that goal was scored. I don't think we got the kickoff. Maybe we did, but either way, Christian Shannon scores the goal. There was a conversation where referees came together at midfield to talk with both coaches and the entire crew, and now we're waiting for the officials to come back from their official tent here off in the distance, and we don't know much more than that, so we'll keep you updated here. We're kind of in a holding pattern. It's not like we have other games tonight. So the referee has made her way back out here onto the pitch.
Contribute to the growth and development of young adult athletes in
she has AirPods with her, so
she was clearly speaking on the phone like with the league office. I'm trying to get some clarification. That would be 7 weeks ago.
So now bringing over the officials, and she obviously had a conversation. That's one thing we don't necessarily have the access to is
audio down there on the
far table. Be sure to visit Team Butter tent down below and grab a bag of popcorn. No one doesn't like Team Butter. Their arsenal popcorn is American grown, non-GMO, natural gluten.
Bizarre circumstances. Usually you find out by now exactly what's going on. Is there a weather delay?
It's not a weather delay.
Teams will be running inside either vehicles or inside the locker rooms on the west side of the stadium.
Alex Ledigo has the pizza delivery arrive at the wrong tent. That's always good.
Did they ask for Domino's instead of Little Caesars? I do not know.
Well, I can tell you now, both coaches, well, at least Gronthik, you can tell he he looks a little dismayed by the conversation. Don't be surprised if this game comes to an end. The way this is happening, this has like, we're going to cancel this game all over it, Dan.
I got that sinking feeling in my stomach that something bizarre is going to happen here in the next few minutes. Again, the referee stopped the clock. I mean, the game stopped in the 19th minute. And here we are in the 28th minute, and there's still a discussion going on. The four officials and the coaching staffs on both sides.
So now we got Luke Ruff. He's on the phone. So again, we are in this holding pattern. I think they stopped the game to get Sebi Roy. Right? You know, I mean, that's funny actually. I did come up with why isn't Sebi Roy playing on this team, and to be fair, we don't know. But yeah, this is soccer at its finest. No pun intended. Here we are, again, the goal coming in the 20th minute. It was scored by Christian Shannon. It was a loose ball inside the box coming in off of a corner kick. Hooked one home. That's why it's 1-0, but we've been in this holding pattern since the goal.
In the fall of 2002, I had the pleasure of doing a phone interview with Christian Shannon. Again, he was on his prep days at St. Joseph's High School in southwestern Michigan. He's been on the roster at Western Michigan University. His older brother, Jalen Shannon, signed a pro contract in the USL Championship back in the winter months. He just finished up 5 years of eligibility at Western Michigan University. The Broncos have been one of the best Division I programs in the Midwest here the last few years, reaching the NCAA Division I Sweet 16 in both 2022 and 2023. Both these rosters have several players. These Western Michigan University ties.
Interesting fact here. So, assistant referee in this one, AR2, Nick Balser, just got his national badge here a few years ago. He's a national assistant referee. But his sister, who, again, Hudsonville Unity Christian is where she played high school. Obviously, we've talked about that dynasty. He also played for Hudsonville Unity Christian. But his sister plays for the in the NWSL and plays for Seattle Reign.
It was a great story. She went to a high school powerhouse, Hudsonville Unity Christian, who won 11 state championships, but she took the NIA route and played her collegiate days at Spring Arbor University. She kept climbing the ladder, climbing the charts, and made her way onto a professional roster here a few years ago.
Phone call continues.
We're now almost 12 minutes into the stoppage here.
So Kellen Larson goes, what just happened? What's going on here? We don't know. We know that around after the goal scored by Christian Shannon in the 20th minute, the center referee grabbed the crew, grabbed the coaches together. It looks like she's going to a yellow card. It looks like she was pointing to a card or something. So referees are all back together. But anyways, it came together just like this, and then she ran to a tent, grabbed a cell phone, and we've been in this holding pattern ever since.
In all my years of being around soccer, I've never seen a delay in the middle of the game that wasn't injury related last this long. Again, they stopped time in the 20th minute. We're now into the 32nd minute. It's close to a dozen minutes of delays, and we still aren't given any type of clarification exactly what the officials are trying to figure out, what type of clarification they're trying to make.
So maybe it's a conversation now about stoppage time, because we have at least 12. To be fair, I don't think our score thing was up to 12. And but either way, I mean, very interesting circumstances. You know, Dan, I thought I've seen it all, but I have not. Clearly, I have not seen it all. And
well, I began my youth career way back in 1978 to kind of date myself, and I can't ever remember being to something like this where 12-plus minutes of the game being stopped without a serious injury, that, you know, a player being carted off in an ambulance, like a neck or spinal injury. Referees have been on the phone. They've been addressing the coaches. They ran over the tent. They came back, and we're still 13 minutes later, looks like they're about ready to start this back up.
So I don't know if the clock has been adjusted, but either way, back underway here. Here we go. Back underway here, second half action. I'm sorry, still first half, but either way, we're back underway as holding pattern for 12 minutes. Villa Gomez, good switch to that far side. Talu. All cleared up by Jeremy Sharp. Moving back there, now Longo. This part of the match is now brought to you by Julia Zahn Real Estate, a soccer mom and licensed realtor. Call 248-496-3438. That's 248-496-3438. You can buy or sell your home. You can also email Julia at julia@thebetterco.com. That's julia@thebetterco.com.
We had the pleasure of calling one of UNTED MACOMB's games about 10 days ago when they made the trip up to Flint, Michigan, faced the Flint City Bucks in a matinee in the kids' game. Bizarre contest as Flint City Bucks dominated from start to finish and only could get a 78th minute goal to win 1-0. It was like 28-1 in shots, 16-0 in corner kicks. Flint City, the two-time defending Great Lakes Division and Central Conference champions. Very talented side, but they are struggling to score goals. They're currently tied second in the Great Lakes Division, which has expanded to 8 franchises here in 2024.
So a question coming in to commentators, if you have any clarification what happened, let us know. Bizarre. We are putting out our feelers right now. We're, one thing that the leagues typically don't do is just ball played in the 18 and ball now back in the 18. One thing about this level is we don't typically get information from the referee specifically. So we are working on that. I promise you we will try to find an answer. Obviously coming over halftime, we can try to dig a little bit deeper, to figure out what happened and what was going on in that moment. But aside from that, we don't have any information to relate to you here at this time. But Jonathan Turner here alongside Dan Stickrat. One back by Jonathan Stout. Will Gomez gets a touch on it.
Jonathan Stout of Midwest United, great story there. He went to tiny Wyoming Potter's House Christian, graduated in 2022, led his team to the Division IV state championship, barely 150 kids in his high school, grades 9 through 12. Stepped on the pitch at Michigan State's been a key contributor the last 2 seasons.
I just want everybody to know at home that Dan does not have a spotting board in front of him. This is all from memory. So I just wanted to clarify that. I think it's important to say that because I call Dan the encyclopedia man. He knows everything about soccer here in the state of Michigan, while most of us commentators have to find that on the internet through Wikipedia. Dan is the official Wikipedia of soccer in Michigan.
Yes, Wikidania, or what do you want to go with here?
Talu over the top, and they're going to call this for offside.
First offsides of the match for either side. In the 37th minute, but we had close to a 13-minute delay. The reason was unclarified up in the press box. So it'll be interesting to see how much stoppage time they actually add on to the first half.
Well, 12 minutes at least.
That came just a few seconds after the goal. The goal came about the 19:30 mark. We did not start back up till the scoreboard said 32:32. So literally 13 minutes and 2 seconds without any action going on around the field.
So a foul called on Midwest United and Villa Gomez. This ball played back to Sly. Sly, a former Oak University Golden Grizzly now calls his college home, Michigan State University and the Spartans. He'll play alongside teammate Richie Ludwig. Ball looks to go over the top. That's Mateo Phillips. Ooh, it takes a hard spill. One back up by Midwest United. Slotted in and poked away by Virginia. Stout fighting hard on that far side, keeps it on the pitch. This is a good opportunity now. There's a shot right at Sly. Now loose ball, another one, rebound off the crossbar. Giuseppe Barone, he was right there. Pull one right back at Sly, it deflected, hit off the crossbar and right into the arms of Michael Sly.
Michael Sly, brilliant pair of saves there with about 5 seconds apart. The second one he punched off, went right to the upper 90 between the crossbar and the goalpost, which became his best friend. Great save. Lucked out a little bit with the deflection off the crossbar. US United start to, control play, threaten Union SC MACOMB's third of the field.
So Goulding now here up this near side. Midwest United scored back in the 20th minute off a loose ball from Christian Shannon, putting one to the back of the net. That's all the difference in this one so far. The ball shot from distance goes up and over. It's Braxton Arpachinda taking this shot that goes up through the football uprights.
This is the second shot of the match for SC MACOMB. Both of those shots going over or wide of the net. United again, just conceding 5 goals in their first 6 matches. 10 goals against average, under 1 a game. Iowa, Grand Rapids, Michigan. Stand 6'4". Not going to get a lot of goals past the goalkeeper. That type of experience and stature between the pipes.
So what we're hearing now is the reason for the delay was there was an issue with Midwest United from the referee standpoint. We don't know what that issue was. I'm trying to get clarification. The actual response I got back was we were all confused. So if the people who are right there trying to find out are confused, well, that makes all of us confused. But my guess would be is something along the lines of this ball played up over the top. Oh, that was maybe looking to be played back, and Sly comes out. He gets the tackle and prevents that attack. That was Jonathan, I apologize. That was Urza White. Oh, Connor Burkett. Connor Burkett that was over the top there. Sly coming out and making a slide tackle to save that clean one-on-one inside the 18. But back to what I was saying is my guess is it was something to do with obviously Midwest United and whether or not the game can continue. The league said finish the game and then we'll have a conversation afterwards.
Well, a couple things happened. They did yellow card the bench. There was excessive language going on as the referees try to address that. They also have a roster submitted. Several players not actually on the roster, a lot of jersey number changes, and maybe that's one of the huge things that they were trying to clarify. Like, how do they address that? Do they give a red card or another yellow card to the bench?
Probably more of a procedural thing, and ultimately when those things happen, the referee crew will, hey, does this game continue? What do we do here? And that's probably what came down, or what the reasons were why this was happening. And again, we still don't know the answer. We'll do our best here at the halftime break.
Midwest United has been in the conference here for the last 4 to 5 years, so you would think that the coaching staff would know better if it is something to do with the roster. You are allowed to designate up to 26 players per game, but only allowed to dress 18 on the bench.
And we noticed now, as our producer was paying attention to the scoreboard, we were, again, one of those things, I wasn't looking at, Dan, but they actually adjusted the clock. So now the clock is actually accurate. So no stoppage time. They clearly just stopped the clocks.
It's a strange occurrence overall.
It is the first day of June. There might be a full moon tonight. I'm not sure. That might play a factor in all this.
They're talking about some more than the Northern Lights here later this evening, across the Midwest.
A little hitch kick from Barone.
Doing a pretty good job of possession here.
I wonder if any relation there, Giuseppe, to Raymond Barone.
There's been a lot of Barones in the Grand Rapids area, either as coaches at the club at high school level.
I don't think Dan caught that, though. Raymond Barone from...
Something about Raymond?
Yes.
I did slip my mind there for a second, but now I know exactly what you're talking about.
I had to, man. I mean, Raymond Barone, how do you not? I'm not sure if the spelling is the same. It might be.
But if you follow soccer in the Grand Rapids area and you come across the name Barone in the last 20 years, you can assume it's from the same family tree.
That's right. As this next 5 minutes is brought to you by the Michigan Goalkeeper Academy. Take your goalkeeping to the next level. Register for the Michigan Goalkeeper Academy camps this summer. Visit migoalkeeperacademy.com. That's migoalkeeperacademy.com. Little shove there. Takawara. Well, free kick coming up here now for Hodgson and UNC MACOMB. Beautiful afternoon here in Michigan. We are just about 25 minutes from downtown Detroit, home of the 2024 NFL Draft. March Madness came here, home of the Detroit Lions, Detroit Tigers, Detroit Red Wings, and Pistons. And now, Detroit City FC will be calling their home here in the USL Championship just outside of Mexican Town in Corktown. I mean, you can't ask for more. You're going to have a brand new stadium built here. They say it will open in 2027.
Looking at possibly 15 to 20,000 capacity in terms of fans.
Is that what they said? A lot of fans.
You know, I'm starting to wonder if that isn't like a long-term way to attract MLS program here to Metro Detroit. Not saying that it is, not saying that it isn't, just throwing that out there. Because as the MLS keeps expanding, time's running out in the Detroit market of trying to get a franchise. There's been movement to try to get one in the past several times since MLS started back in 1996. Each attempt has failed for various reasons. But you look at NBA, MLB, NHL, MLS, you know, the 5-team sports, you don't generally see over 30, 32 franchises at professional level. So as MLS continues to expand, eventually they're going to get to that, you know, maximum capacity.
All put in towards Barone and makes its way to shoot him in. So settle down for UNC MACOMB, who's looking to find an answer to that 20th minute goal from Christian Shannon. Throwing coming up on that far side.
So they picked up Carson Hodgson and Tanner Hodgson. Recently, Carson's on the active roster here today. He spent a couple months training over in Germany. Twin brothers spent their high school days Nationals ECNL and played for New Baltimore Anchor Bay High School, just about 20 miles away. State runner-up here in 2021. And both of those brothers were starters and key contributors for Western Michigan last fall. Pathway to the Sweet 16 of the NCAA Division I tournament.
The Sun City Bucks are taking on Kalamazoo here this afternoon at 7:30 from Mayor's Riverfront Park. That game kicking off here at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Well, Oakland County FC is also playing here tonight. They take on AFC Ann Arbor at the 7 p.m. kickoff. Just taking a look at all the matchups here tonight. Got Michigan, taking on Lansing City. Oakland County FC, AFC Ann Arbor is taking on Michigan Alliance. That game kicks off at 7 p.m. take a look at all the games taking place here around Michigan.
Just a busy day of all levels soccer across Michigan, and we had at club level we had the MSYSA state college state championships. A lot of the high school girls soccer district finals have been decided here today or on Thursday and Friday. USL League 2, USLW League, Midwest Premier League, and so much more. Just so many soccer games and contests across the state of Michigan.
Good ball switch to this near side. Takawira. Good cutback. Put this one into the 18, cleared away. So Hodgson will try and settle this one down. Hit by pressure, and he'll end up fouling. Midwest United player. Tell is Jonathan Stout. Next 5 minutes of this match are brought to you by Premier Sports Center. The Premier Sports Center, a new 60,000 square foot indoor sports facility, the only one of its kind in Macomb County. To rent space for your team or for personal training, visit playpremier.com. That's playpremier.com.
Actually was a yellow card issued to Carson Hodgson here just a few seconds ago. The foul was on Mr. Hodgson, and then there was a discussion between him and the center referee, which eventually took out Mr. Yellow Card for the caution. Free kick close to 45 yards out, straight out from the goal. So they're trying to create another chance here. Late in the first half, they went up 1-0. 20th minute. Christian Shannon with a sitter on 2 yards out in front of the goal. Tucking just wide of Union goalkeeper Michael Sly.
So Villa Gomez will stand over this one. He is just about 35 yards from goal. This ball played in towards that back post. They're looking to put one back across. Townsend right there. Kawira. And now you've got Josh Copeland looking to play it to Ludwig. And
Josh Copeland from University of Detroit Mercy. Another Division I player here in the state of Michigan.
Eduardo says, need another goal first half, come on.
A lot of comments on the YouTube channel.
Yeah, let us know where you're watching from, near or far. We've had people tell us they're watching from Traverse City, from Oregon, not in this game, but from a Culver's parking lot. We've heard all of it and more. So
we had someone logging in from Mr. Blizzard.
That's right. This ball over the top.
So check all that out. And of course they get popcorn as well from Team Butter. But many options.
That's what's so special these days here, where you can have loved ones who play soccer in the state of Michigan, various levels.
Check it out. Check out the pizza and check out the popcorn.
The other side of the U.S., maybe a different country over in Europe, the Middle East, but you can still tune in and watch your loved ones play the beautiful game.
USL League 2, USLW action, Great Lakes. DCSC won over Cleveland Forest 1-0 here just a few moments ago. They improved to 4-0. They sit atop the table. The team that finished really middle of the pack last year in USLW, finding a way here with their talented squad, opening up their season of 2024 4-0. We talked about this, Dan. Again, we talk about it a lot, but specifically in regards to this league, I mean, last year you had Flint City AFC, who went undefeated throughout the regular season into the playoffs. They went from a year where the year prior they were last in the league and were able to win the whole thing. DCFC is having a phenomenal year so far here to start off the 2024 campaign.
Yeah, they're trying to make that leapfrog from the middle of the pack up to the top spot in the Great Lakes Division. That's USLW League. Its 3rd year of existence. It's always nice to see all these leagues popping up, the continuous expansion, with more and more teams getting involved. Different levels of the soccer pyramid, not just here in Michigan and the Midwest, but across the country. Look at the USL League 2. 128 franchises this year. That league's almost doubled in a
Oh, look at it. Stout will get a touch on it. He had his back to goal, but almost able to turn around on it. Ball coming in from Connor Burkett. Now Barone. Barone will fire a shot. Far post, and Sly with a diving save.
Sly has been active all day in terms of making saves, clearing the ball away from, harm's way. He's snaring crosses and corner kicks. This game could be very easily 2-3, 4-0 at this point. Michael Sly keeping his side very much in this contest with some brilliant play.
We saw it last week against the Flint City Bucks. He stopped the penalty shot in that game. And ultimately, in the 88th minute, the Flint City Bucks were able to get on the board. Notice Boysta was the one that scored that lone goal, giving the 1-0 victory over Union FC MACOMB. As this ball comes in, headed away by Townsend. A one-time half volley put right back into the box. You got Burkett. Looks to slot this one in, and it's going to go out for a goal kick.
Burkett, another player that should see more minutes this fall at Western Michigan University. He played at nearby Mattawan High School out, just south of Kalamazoo, and led his team to the Division I Final Four back in the fall of 2021.
Those ones always scare me, man. So Townsend plays that one back, and obviously, Sly was on the other far post. That ball's played anywhere else at pace. That might make a goal.
Townsend, yet another player on the pitch here tonight that plays NCAA Division I college soccer. Key player for the Golden Grizzlies of Oakland University, just about 15 miles here to the west. As we talked about a few weeks ago, Paul Doro is the new man in charge of Oakland University men's soccer. Assistant coach, stepping up to Grizzlies here for the fall 2024 season. It's not that far away. Here we are kind of at the end of the school year, knee-deep in all these amateur and semi-pro leagues across the country. Mid-August, just 2.5 months away, is when players will start their training camp for the collegiate season. Close to the 44th minute here in the first half. Still 1-0 in favor of visiting Midwest United FC. Gabriel Villagomez setting up Christian Shannon for a 2-yard shot. The game's only goal. In the 20th minute.
Settled down by Sharp. Play inside for Hodgson. Trying to find some late first half magic or Union FC MACOMB. Run back by Stout. Now Ludwig tried to get that ball back and cleared up towards Villagomez. If you're asking if there's any halftime entertainment coming up, we'll go to break. So if you're watching the game in person, now here's an opportunity now as Hodgson wins the ball. But Hodgson will take a shot from distance, and that ball is kicked right at Klyer.
Just the third shot of the match for Union FC MACOMB with first on frame. Just not enough pace on that shot by Carson Hodgson.
Oh, look at this. It's almost a touch on that ball was Aaron Fajimani. Michael Sly was there to clean it up. So here we are in the last minute of this first half. We will head to halftime break at the conclusion of this first half. We'll be back for second half action. Yeah, Katy Perry's gonna be joining the halftime sunset.
Yeah, we could announce that Taylor Swift's going to make a quick appearance here in Utica, but I'd hate to disappoint legions of young teen boppers that would hear that online and run over to Utica just to be denied.
So a free kick coming up here as we are officially in the stoppage time here. We'll wait for clarification It's not going to be 12 minutes because they actually stopped the clock. It's my understanding that we're going to see 2 minutes of stoppage time. Kept on by Cope, and this ball played all the way back now. Cheerleaders would be fun. Yeah, that would be fun, I'm sure. It's Alex Slater. The foul was called against Union FC MACOMB. Well, thank you for stopping by here today. If it's your first time stopping by the Michigan Soccer Network, hit that subscribe button, like us, and share us with your friends and family. Hit that bell, that way you're notified every time we go live or add new content. This is our first game of 3 here tonight on the network. We're going to be heading over to Chicago after this one. Chicago Nation taking on Windy City Rampage.
And soccer fans have been told that there's a
and at 8:30, AFC Columbia is taking on Santa Fe out of Kansas City. As this ball put in, Takawara, and that one goes up and over.
West United is outshot Union 6-3 and 4-1 on frame, and they have the game's only 2 corner kicks. Still have that 1-0 advantage where it matters the most up at the scoreboard. MACOMB has been outscored 12-5 this year. Before tonight's match, they gave up the 1 goal in the 20th minute, so now 13-5 is. They have a lot of very good players. They're just trying to find that cohesiveness. They continue to bring in different players for each match.
Ball thrown in, settled down by Kajimani. Ball went out. UFC MACOMB looking to find some offense. I've seen a couple of moments here in this one where they've shown they can be dangerous, but and aside from the goal that Christian Shannon scored, there was just maybe a couple more opportunities here in this half that were of quality from Midwest United. Ball back to Sly. Threw this one up towards his near side, and Goulding.
The referee is looking at her watch here just a second ago.
And that is the end of this first half. And it's 1-0 here in favor of Midwest United. A 20th minute goal. Christian Shannon, a loose ball inside the box. And for really the rest of the half, not much doing here in this one. But we're going to head to break. It's 1-0 in favor of Midwest United over Union FC MACOMB. It's the home opener here. You're watching USL League 2 Great Lakes Division action here on the Michigan Soccer Network. We've got 45 minutes to go. More soccer coming up after this. Now Worrell has a good cutback from him. He'll fire one, and that's going to go in! Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
Our mission is to help players take their game to the next level and reach their potential. Not only do we help develop fundamental technical skills such as ball control in tight spaces with different surfaces, dribbling at speed and changing direction, using a variety of 1v1 skills to create space, receiving on a half turn, hook turn, and out of the air, finishing off the dribbling, one-touch, volleys, and headers. We help players get comfortable performing these skills at game speed with pressure and with both their dominant and non-dominant foot. In addition, we help players with their speed of play, awareness of space, defenders and teammates, and also dominate with their off-the-ball movement. We offer a variety of services such as one-on-ones, small groups, large groups, as well as team sessions. We have an experienced coaching staff that is professional, friendly, patient, while still holding players to high standards and holding them accountable. No matter what level you're at as a player, I'm confident we can help you get better. Over the past 3 years, we've built one of the best soccer-specific training facilities in the country and developed one of the most detail-oriented programs to help out players. Visit our website.
I'm a husband. I'm a father.
I'm a sister.
I'm a son. I'm a brother.
I'm a daughter. I'm a sister.
I'm a referee.
I'm a referee.
I am a referee.
I'm a referee.
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
Now Worrell has a good cutback from him. He'll fire one, and that's going to go in!
Are you looking to take your game to the next level? Did you know that MSN is now offering player recruitment videos? Our packages include a player profile where you show your preferred positions, the club, the league, or school that you play in, your current coach contact information, and more. The highlight videos could be self-submitted, 15 to 30 clips that will be put into a 3 to 7 minute long video. Video review of your Huddle, VO, or other platforms that you might have video on, as well as for an additional charge, MSN can come out and film games for you to create those clips. Our coach evaluation process, which is also an additional charge, where we have college coaches from various levels across the United States that will review your game film and provide feedback on how to improve that film, as well as also evaluating your play and what you can improve on. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
Welcome back here into Swinehart Field. We're here at the half. It's 1-0 in favor of Midwest United. A 20th minute goal from Christian Shannon is all the difference in this one. This half had just about anything you could want in a half, right? It had a goal. It had some fantastic saves. It had a 12-minute delay, Dan. And we don't know what the delay was from, but either way, we're going to bring you back into our press box. And Dan, it is it's one of those days. It's raining in Chicago, cats and dogs. I just got to look at the field. It is not looking pretty. We might not have another game here coming up at 8 o'clock. And our Missouri broadcast, we're working through some details with that. They're having a hard time on their end getting the broadcast to us. Hey, right now, Dan and I sitting in a nice air-conditioned studio in Shelby Township, Michigan.
We are.
We let the cat out of the bag. Yep. We are not on location at Swinehart Field. We are in our press box here at our studio in Shelby Township. This is a new way of doing things for us. We will be doing almost all of our games from our studio here in Shelby Township. And the reason we are doing that is so that we can provide a quality, consistent product to all teams across the entire country, Dan.
As we continue to expand, we have broadcast rights with multiple teams in different conferences and different levels across the pyramid of soccer, across Michigan, across the Midwest, and as we continue to expand long term from coast to coast.
We couldn't be more excited about that. A lot of new things coming your way here, but yes, we can call a game from anywhere, anytime, as long as we have a feed. All we need is a feed, and we can do it from anywhere, which is really, really cool. We are at the halftime break. As we take a look here at the live field again at Swinehart Field in Utica. So we are moments away from getting back here. 45 minutes to go. Coming up here after this break, the second half. Who's going to win this one? Midwest United, who's currently sitting 5-0-1 in the league, sitting atop the table, or will Union FC MACOMB find a way to come back and win their first one in their home opener? We'll find out after this. Now Worrell has a good cutback from him. He'll fire one, and that's going to go in! Granite City Food and Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
Our mission is to help players take their game to the next level and reach their potential. Not only do we help develop fundamental technical skills such as ball control in tight spaces with different surfaces, dribbling at speed and changing direction, using a variety of 1v1 skills to create space, receiving on a half turn, hook turn, and out of the air, finishing off the dribbling, one-touch, volleys, and headers. We help players get comfortable performing these skills at game speed with pressure and with both their dominant and non-dominant foot. In addition, we help players with their speed of play, awareness of space, defenders and teammates, and also dominate with their off-the-ball movement. We offer a variety of services such as one-on-ones, small groups, large groups, as well as team sessions. We have an experienced coaching staff that is professional, friendly, patient, while still holding players to high standards and holding them accountable. No matter what level you're at as a player, I'm confident we can help you get better. Over the past 3 years, we've built one of the best soccer-specific training facilities in the country and developed one of the most detail-oriented programs to help out players. Visit our website.
I'm a husband. I'm a father.
I'm a sister.
I'm a son. I'm a brother.
I'm a daughter. I'm a sister. I'm a referee.
I'm a referee.
I am a referee.
I'm a referee.
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
Now Worrell has a good cutback from him. He'll fire one, and that's going to go in! Welcome back here into Swinehart Field in Utica, Michigan. We're about to get back underway here as referees have made their way out of their tent. Players made their way out of the locker room. Our camera operator, Ryan Gannon, is finishing up his tasty pizza in Swinehart Field. Dan and I are just sitting here, nice air-conditioned.
And I'm dreaming about potentially having pizza or something else to eat here.
Well, when we talked to Dan here, Dan's like, I'm kind of torn on why we do these remote broadcasts. We talked about this, and I told him my plan is to roll out some nice turf here in the studio, throw some fresh cut grass in here at least once a week, so it gets that nice smell, feels like we're at a soccer pitch. Maybe some rubber pellets to kind of match what you see on the field in front of you. But
there be like the smells of like popcorn and hot dogs coming through the walls, the rafters up top.
No, there might be, Dan.
Okay.
I mean, but you know,
technology advances. You never know. We'll be able to unearth here and add to the broadcast.
So right now, Oakland County FC just got underway here not a few moments back here at 7 o'clock, and it's currently 0-0 with Lansing City. That game, you can watch it over on We Are Soccer. We're on YouTube. And so that one's currently rolling there. And Flint City Bucks, they're underway here at 7:30. Kalamazoo UFC, they don't know if they do a lot of live streaming out there. I know in the past they used to, but it's not the same as it was back in the day. But either way, is waiting on the Unit FC MACOMB to make their way out onto the pitch. You can see that Midwest United has made their way out. Just informed that our game was canceled in Chicago due to rain, so that game is officially canceled and off the books. So we are now no longer doing 3 games here tonight. It just looks like 2. So we're not making history after all. It was a historical night for us, too. We talked about USL. The USL as a whole had 72 games all taking place here today. That's a record for them on a Saturday. Well, our history was covering 3 games in 3 different states.
It's amazing how the USL League just keeps expanding year after year. I remember about 10 years ago, they were like 72 franchises in the U.S. and the Southern Canada. Now it's almost double in less than a decade.
Yeah, as we bring you back in here into our press box here, and something that we talk about, and we talked about last night, Giovanni and I did on the air, but we got a lot of great things coming your way here on MSN, and one of those things, Dan, that we want to talk about is podcast. We have done a lot of live shows here in the last couple of years on the platform, our ranking show, preview shows, and so much more. But we got some podcasts coming your way. Starting on July the 1st, we have at least 4 new podcasts coming your way. Dan's hosting one. Me and Alex Lubianski, the Gold Star FC Detroit coach, we're hosting a show together. Giovanni's going to have his own show coming as well. So, Dan, you might have your own show. Your own show. We were talking about that. We haven't come up with a name yet, but a lot of podcasts that will be available both on audio and video that you can watch anywhere, anytime.
I've been giving it a lot of thought, and I honestly have not come up with a catchy phrase yet for my podcast, but we will have one here soon.
You're right. I mean, as we take a look now here, is action about to get back underway here from Swinehard Field.
Not a lot of action in the first half. Again, Midwest United has that 1-0 advantage. 6-3 on total shots, 4-1 on frame, and 2-0 on corner kicks, but not a ton of chances. Michael Sly, UNTED MACOMB had 3 great saves there in the first half to keep this game close.
That he did is Midwest United in the blue kits going left to right on your screen in the second half, and UNTED MACOMB, they're all white kits going right to left as we're back underway here. Second half action. Jonathan Turner alongside Dan Stickrad. You're watching USL League 2 Great Lakes Division live on the Michigan Soccer Network. A 1-0 game here in favor here of Midwest United. 20th minute goal from Christian Shannon.
Midwest United sits atop the table in the Great Lakes Division of the Central Conference, 5-0-1 on the season, their best start in franchise history. This is the very first season for UNTED MACOMB as they yet to gain a point. 0-5 on the season, looking for that first elusive victory. We're still in this match, down 1-0, but they have been trying to really generate much of anything in terms of the offensive end. Great Lakes Division and the Central Conference in recent years has been dominated by the Flint City Bucks. Back-to-back years, they've reached the North American semifinals. Pleasure of watching the Bucks. They were not the #1 seed back in 2019, and up winning the national championship in Flint, the first year in Flint. So they have been kind of the standard, and the rest of the teams in the Great Lakes Division trying to catch up, and Midwest United, again, having their best start in program history.
So Joshua Clemenson is now on the pitch here for Midwest United. It looks like that might be the only change for them. Crazy. We have all the analytics. We can see how many viewers are watching right now, and obviously we appreciate you all watching, but we know that when you leave at halftime, we know you're not watching our ads. And we know, we can see that everyone's left and they're gonna go get, their halftime entertainment. That might be grabbing some food, maybe grabbing a drink, maybe a quick bathroom break. But we can see it. We can see what's going on. We know. Dan, my wife and I, we just acquired here this weekend on Thursday, we acquired a Blackstone griddle. I don't know of anybody at home who watching here near and far has a Blackstone, but I'm telling you right now, this thing is amazing. It's like Benihana at my house every single night now. It's like, you know,
barbecue at the Turner residence.
As soon as you get the spatula things, you know, you just start going, like, you start thinking about, like, well, do the egg roll, you know, you do the rice thing, you're doing all these, make the volcano, you know, it's doing all these things with the Blackstone.
We'll do a live broadcast. We'll do 3 or 4 games one night while we're cooking on the grill at the Turner residence.
That's right. That's right. So Townsend will head this one back now to Sly. Oftentimes, a lot of our conversation will kind of, be directed towards a food conversation. We used to talk about our candy, sugary snacks on the air. So my son is holding up his Sour Patch Kids. Now he's just rubbing it in because I can't have Sour Patch. I had so many Sour Patch Kids over the last 2 years that it gave me diabetes. That, I think, is what
I don't think that's a joke. I mean, you used to eat a lot of candy.
I did. That is not meant to be a joke. It literally gave me diabetes, and I can't have that candy anymore. So eat away, son. Eat away. As this ball played up towards top of the 18, and that's headed away by Goulding, but settled down by Jonathan Stout. All inside, Brown. He had a good opportunity here back in the first half. Michael Sly turned it away. Now Sharp up this near side. That's Schünemann. So ball one back by Midwest, and then one right back by Theo Phillips and Union FC MACOMB.
MACOMB just 1 shot on 3 in the first half. Now they're looking for their first win of their inaugural season here in USL League 2. The players are there. They just have not been able to, combine in the final third of the field in a lot of these games here in the first month of the season.
Schünemann. We played to him, and that one cleared away. The next 5 minutes of this match are brought to you by Legend Motors. Hundreds of cars to choose from. Legend Motors has 3 locations to serve you in Ferndale, Waterford, and Detroit. You can visit legendmotors.com. Don't make your car buying experience ordinary, make it legendary. And if you walk into any one of the Legend Motors 3 dealerships and mention MSN, you'll save $500 off a down payment. And Schünemann. Ball goes out. We don't charge for you to watch these games, but price of admission is engagement. Let us know what you're doing, what you're watching, who you want to win this game. Let us know who you're rooting for. This ball played into the 18 and cleared away. Settled down now by Longo. A bad played ball there by Jeremy Sharp. Hodgson, now Sharp plays his back. Goulding. Now looking for Ludwig. Ludwig takes a shot right at the goalkeeper and Klyer, and that one easy as they come, but that's a good opportunity nonetheless here for UNFC MACOMB. That's their second shot on target in this match.
Klyer stands 6'4", so he is a tall presence between the pipes. To beat a well-seasoned goalkeeper like that, you're going to have to go to the lower corners. Test him a little bit to see if you can get a shot that's outside of his range.
Copeland goes down, no foul called. Burkett. One back now is now Hodgson will make his way up to the near side, but a foul called, and they're going to bring this one back. Players wanted the advantage there, but referee pulled that one back.
SC MACOMB, they do have a lot of talented players on the roster. They have at least 3 players that play for Michigan State, a few at University of Troy Mercy, Oakland University is represented.
I mean, you have a former Mr. Soccer. Sorry, not Mr. Soccer, I apologize. Former All-State Dream Team Offensive Player of the Year, Richard Ludwig.
Richard Ludwig was a runner-up for Mr. Soccer in the fall of 2022. Played his high school days at Clarkson High School. He's a standout forward/midfielder with the Nationals ECNL side in his age group.
So a free kick coming up here for Barone and Midwest United, who sit atop the table in the USL League 2 Great Lakes Division. They're 5-0-1, undefeated, 16 points to their name, to their credit. This ball played up towards Burkett. Townsend will get a head on it. Schönemann. Ball falls at Longo's feet. Now Schönemann on the ball. Let's play this one inside. Archenda. Now Stout. Now look at this ball into Burkett! And Sly makes a huge save, but the flag went up for offside.
Great effort by Burkett. Just a step offside. He was able to get that shot off. Nullified quickly by the flag. Again, the Western Michigan University forward, very dangerous here in this contest.
Up top towards Copeland. Copeland, but the Rice product.
Starting for the University of Troy Mercy.
There he is now. Ludwig tracks the ball down, plays it back towards top of the 18, towards Hodgson. That's a shot that's right at Christian Shannon, the goal scorer for Midwest United. Doesn't make its way through traffic. It's Goulding. Just runs over Jonathan Stout, and that will be a free kick. Just joining us, a 20th minute goal from number 2, Christian Shannon from Midwest United. All the difference in this one.
Action, still the 1-0 advantage by Midwest United, the only goal of this match.
Chinda goes down, and a little shove there at the end, and it was on Urza White. Urza White's kind of going, you know, hey, he got on top of me there. And
I don't think either of those are going to be exchanging Christmas cards anytime soon.
No, probably not, as Ludwig receives the ball, but he was offside. And that's a shame, because that was a good counterattack right there for Union FC MACOMB. Center referee having a few words there with Barone.
Michigan State graduate. Another delay here as the referee continues to speak with Giuseppe Barone as they walk towards midfield. Still, we had that 13-minute delay midway through the first half after the game's only goal, which came about the 19:30 mark.
You want some coffee?
So we're seeing on that far side, we're seeing
some police officers walking along the track on the north side of the stadium.
You see 4 police officers. Ball settled down now by Hodgson, now Longo.
Thought we saw it all in the first half. This is another bizarre circumstance.
As Ludwig gets tied up with Shannon on that far side. And they were heading toward the Midwest United bench. Yeah, back in the 20th minute, right after the goal was scored by Christian Shannon, we went to a 12-minute delay. This one put back in, but yes, the officers are standing right behind the bench of Midwest United. This one kind of popped up in the air.
You know, I could see if maybe they need a police presence at a game, but to have 4 officers come over behind the benches is kind of another unusual circumstance.
All slotted into space, looking for Copeland. Copeland just into the 18 and cleared away by Ojitalu.
Throwing deep in Midwest United territory.
So thrown in by Schienemann. We'll get it back, trying to get through tight space. Barone was right there. Put it in the 18. With a bicycle attempt, and that one goes right at the goalkeeper and Clyer. What a great opportunity by Jeremy Sharp. Last night during the Midwest Premier League game, Michigan Stars, we saw an unbelievable bicycle kick from Michigan Jaguars that was saved by the goalkeeper. Actually, it was actually by the Michigan Stars. As now, here's an opportunity for Midwest United, and that one is in! And just like that, Aaron Salamani puts one home past the outreach hands of Michael Slide. It's 2-0.
What a great strike. Just turn and fire from the far corner near the top of the 18. Here, Johnny, the Richland Gold Lake High School product, current Western Michigan University standout. He's been one of the leading goal scorers in this conference so far in the 2024 season. Turns and fires the first shot attempt in the second half for Midwest United. Curls inside the far post. Just like that, 2-0 advantage for Midwest United after SC MACOMB came out in control play in the first 15 minutes of the second half.
So a 60th minute goal is now Takawara is going to come off. And he is going to head over to talk with the police. So that makes things interesting. So Vitalis Takawara comes off the pitch after the goal scored as he's going to be talking with the police officers there off in the distance.
Again, everything that we
and now in for United Football Club is number 24, Johnny Mooney.
Police officers behind the Midwest United bench. 2 of them are speaking to one of the Midwest United players subbed out of the game.
So my goodness, what a beautiful shot though from Enron Salajamani in the 60th minute. Midwest United here is rolling with a 2-0 lead with under 28 minutes to go here in this game. Jonathan Turner alongside Dan Sickrat. We're live from Swinehart Field in Utica, Michigan. The home opener here of UNFC MACOMB, who currently sits last in the USL League 2 Great Lakes Division. They've got 0 points. This is their 6th match of the season. They're currently 0-5.
Salajamani, Western Michigan University forward. Amazing career run. He played for the Kalamazoo Kingdom, won a national championship on the club side. He's a high school All-American, Richland Gold Lake High School. Had some injury issues the last couple of years at Western Michigan, but will be expected with the Broncos losing 14 players to graduation. He'll be expected to slide in likely a starting role to be one of those leaders and go-to players on a revamped Western Michigan University roster. Turn in a highlight reel goal here, put the side up 2-0. 60th minute.
So Oakland County scored a goal in the 29th minute, and they're currently sitting up 1-0 here over Lansing City. You know, we saw it back in that first half where Aguara came and collided with a player of MACOMB. Looks like Jeremy Sharp gets the yellow card. That yellow card coming in the 64th minute. But he had some words, and maybe there was something that he said that was maybe of a threatening nature. I don't know what else it could be.
Yeah, unless you made a threat to the center referee or the entire officiating crew. Yeah, they brought out four police officers showed up in the stadium less than 10 minutes ago. They made their way around on the north side of the stadium behind the benches, and they actually pulled a Midwest United player off. They're speaking to him behind the bench.
So it looks like Schünemann coming off now. Wasn't quite sure who came on. I believe it was Ryan Bovey, number 4, but find out here in a moment.
And in for the United Football Club now, we got number 28, Mohammed Hamoud.
So it looks the substitution for Union was Thomas Middlestat. Takawara is now being escorted away. Again, no red card was issued. He continued to play, so it's a very interesting set of circumstances, and obviously we'll do the best we can to...
That may have something to do with the 13-minute delay and the fact that the referees were obviously on the phone, likely with the USL 2 League 2 offices in Florida. That player has been walked out of the stadium in his uniform and cleats.
Well, shoved there at the end, and this one cleared away. Dan, in all of my years of being an official, and I was an official for 20+ years. I refereed at some of the highest levels you could referee at that time. As a coach, as a player, I can't think of a time. I've seen parents escorted out of games.
Yeah, like walked out because they were, too much chattering.
Yeah, I've seen players who took swings. I've had to call the police on players, but they got a red card. There was a lot to it. I mean, this is the unknown factor here. We have no idea what took place or what transpired that would lead to police being called and showing up and escorting a player off the pitch. So it's a very interesting set of circumstances.
I can only imagine. It seems like they walked him out of the stadium. He's in his gear. Perhaps they didn't want to make an arrest while the game is on camera on the broadcast, but maybe they did off to the west side of the stadium. Walked him out in his cleats, in his full gear. He just got out of the game like 5 minutes before that. There was a 4 to 5 minute discussion with 4 police officers.
So Ludwig is going to step off. And Dimitri Palakos will step in.
Palakos, another former University of Detroit Mercy standout, All-State Dream Team, Rochester High School, less than a decade ago, helped the Falcons to the 2016 Division I Final Four.
This part of the match is brought to you by Mundy Sportsplex. Mundy Sportsplex is first-class indoor sports facility located in Genesee County. To learn more about renting space for you or your team, head over to MundySportsplex.com. That's MundySportsplex.com. You're trying to get confirmation as to what maybe transpired, maybe some information. It's Jonathan Stout now on the ball. Stout, this will draw a corner, last touch off Alongo.
First corner kick of the second half for Midwest United, third of the match. Create a chance here, perhaps extend their lead. They're up 2-0 here in the 68th minute. They'll come in both of the first and second half.
So waiting on this corner kick to come Here now as we're in the 68th minute, just 13 minutes or so to go. I mean, 23 minutes to go. My math is off, Dan. Wow. This ball played in. Adamson, and now cleared away by Townsend. Alex Slater said over 2.5 goals, holla at me. So we just need one more goal for him to win his 2.5 as the flag went up for offside. Does anybody else get a sigh of relief when your phone says 100% battery? Does anybody else like feel like almost like a moment of pride? Because I feel like nowadays when my phone gets to 100% battery charging, it's like a sense of relief because I oftentimes don't forget to plug it in, you know, and it just becomes one of those things. I'm just curious, you know, you're watching at home right now, and you know when your phone gets down to like 20%, it turns red, you know, and tells you it's going to run in safe mode for a while. Getting that 100% battery power probably feels pretty good. Barone. On that far side. Clemenson. Now Barone. Back to that's not Clemenson, apologize. Put in the middle towards Johnny Money. Came in here a few moments ago.
Slide with the stop, his first official save of the evening. Quite active. Staying close. We had those 3 point-blank range shots. We were able to stop in the first half.
Hodgson. A little touch by Palakos. Now Hamoud. Good switch to that far side, but nobody's there. It was a good ball.
I think he was expecting a player to make a run along the far touchline. Sails honestly out of bounds.
So foul there on Union FC MACOMB as on Stout lands on the ground. Barone lays this back to Adamson. Just gets past. Hamoud. It's now Stout. Trips over the ball and lays it back to Barone. Get up top and nobody there as Phillips will collect. Middle stat.
Phillips from another local product. He's from the University of Troy Mercy. He spent his high school days, I believe, at Utica Fort High School, just a few miles down the road.
So the ball goes back. We were just informed of what the delay was for. So this is officially from members of Union FC. A delay of game earlier was because a Midwest player threatened a player from Union FC MACOMB. He said he had a gun in his bag in the locker room, and that shut the locker room down and called the police to have a search. So that was why that all took place. Now, granted, that may or may not be what would actually happen. Maybe there may or may not be a one in the bag, but out of precaution, that is what the delay was for. And that is why a player left the field and headed to the locker room. So
they're apparently going to go search his bags, or are currently searching his bags to make sure that there's no gun. Obviously, if there is, there's going to be.
You just hope that that's not. You just hope that's not the case. You just hope that that's silly and in the heat of a moment you say something which I can't even think of why you would say something like that. But
and if you're a current college player and you get arrested for making that type of threat, you lose your scholarship, you're kicked out of school. I'm just saying potentially. a lot of repercussions. You could destroy your entire life based on some type of comment like that. It's a different world that we live in.
That it is, as Stout makes the turn, but that's the reason for the delay, and it kind of comes together, right? Because we got number 23.
Well, we're in Michigan, where the Oxford High School school shootings were 3 years ago. Oxford High School is about 25 miles northwest where we're at right now in Utica, Michigan. People are real sensitive about stuff like that. You just never know. A threat is made like that. Is it real? Or is it just someone trying to blow off steam and get, being argumentative? But those are types of things you just can't say.
No, you can't. As this ball put over the top. Look at that. It's Money now. Puts one on Sly, and Sly comes up with it. So Johnny Money with a great last name, by the way. Got to just say that. What a fantastic last name. But in that moment, the deposit of the bank was not open as Sly was shutting that down real quick.
It almost sounds like a name you would see like a rock star in a movie or something. Johnny Money, you gotta love it. If I could pick an all-name team this summer, that would definitely be one of the players on my starting 11.
That it would be is picked up now. That's Palakos. Playing it up top towards Jeremy Sharp, who's slow to get up. Palakos gets it back and then taken down by Adamson. Sharp is still slow to get up.
Sharp, another Michigan State Spartans forward. We talked about in the pregame of the broadcast about Michigan State, University of Detroit Mercy, Oakland University, and Western Michigan University. Very well represented between both these teams. You're only allowed to carry 5 players from one college. But you look across the USL League 2, and a lot of these teams, they do a great job of bringing in players from a multitude of schools, multitude of states and communities. Trying to blend in different styles of players that try to create a winner. The Flint City Bucks have done that better than anybody. They, again, got to the North American Final Four the last 2 years. They won a North American Championship in 2019. They'll bring, college players, Division I, Division II, NAIA, from all over the country. Another delay here.
So that was obviously due to an injury, so last time I looked, it was still 1-0 in favor of Oakland County. They're officially in stoppage time in Royal Oak.
These teams are in the Great Lakes Division of the Central Conference. USL League 2, again, expanding to almost 140 franchises this year. There's now 8 teams. Great Lakes Division, which is an all-time high. 7 of those franchises are from Michigan. The other one is from South Bend, Indiana, just over the borderline, western Indiana.
So as Townsend loses the ball, Money will try to collect.
'77th minute of action. Midwest United having scored another goal here in the second half to take the 2-0 advantage over Union FC MACOMB. Goal came out energized to start the second half at 3 shots the first 15 minutes. Only to see a counterattack goal by Midwest United. Put their side up 2-0.
There's substitution coming on now for Midwest United. Is this part of the match is brought to you by Unified Landscaping. Unified Landscaping is your residential and commercial landscaping company here in Metro Detroit. Call 810-938-2141 and mention MSN when you do. You'll get your first lawn cut for free. Coming on now for Midwest United is Tyrese DeBruin. Now Barone will take a shot from distance, and Sly diving to his left makes the save.
6 saves on the night for Michael Sly.
And for the United Football Club, we got number 14.
Plays controlling the box. He looks for his team to try to get back into this match, being down 2-0 in the 78th minute.
Ball up and over. Looking for Muhammad Amu, and that one will go out. First time stopping by, hit that subscribe button. Like us and share us with your friends and family. Hit that bell, that way you're notified every time we go live. In the month of June, which starts today, obviously, we have a lot of games coming away. We've got over 35 games this month on the Michigan Soccer Network as this ball shot from distance. That will go down as a save. That's only their second shot on target in this game. Third. I was off.
Not acceptable, right? Off by a mark. 79th minute of action, and Unit SC MACOMB still trying to find a way to back into this match. They have yet to win their first contest in their inaugural season. League leader US United just 11 minutes of stoppage time away from moving to 6-0-1 in the conference. They lead the 8-team division here about 3 weeks into the season.
Looking up top. Settle down. Now the goal scorer in Jamani. Barone. Good little touch from Clementson. Now cutting inside. Now into Clementson. He might have been offsides. Well, goal has passed Michael Sly. The flag did go up.
Second time in the second half. United is flagged for offside. It has simply just been the more deadly team here in this match.
Now Hodgson looking for this ball. It's a great ball looking for Middlestat. Now one cleared away by Klyer.
Middlestat, yet another player with local ties. He spent his high school days at nearby New Baltimore Anchor Bay High School. I believe he plays for Saginaw Valley State. Another Division II college here in Michigan, very well represented with from a lot of teams across the Great Lakes Division.
Shannon defensively wins the ball back, and now Midwest United back under possession with under 9 minutes to go now here in this game, plus stoppage time. It's 2-0 here in favor of Midwest United. A 20th minute goal from Christian Shannon back in the first half, and then a 60th minute goal from Enron Sholjamani here in the second half, and that's all the scoring so far in this one. If you're Alex Slater, you want one more goal in this game. He's calling for 2.5. Klyer will put this one up over midfield, and a good head there by Goulding. Goes out on that far side.
United just giving up the 4 shots on frame in this game. Clear, their goalkeeper, Missouri State product. Been quite solid between the pipes here this afternoon. Now in the 82nd minute, just seconds away from the 83rd minute. Midwest United in complete control, 2-0 advantage here. Continue control play here in the last 15 or so minutes. Another foul against Unit SC MACOMB.
Ball comes in, it goes right towards that back post, just past Benjamin Adamson, and out for a goal kick. those of you watching this game and seeing 2 different colored end zones and 2 different names, that is because in the Utica School District, they share fields at the high school level. At Sterling Heights-Stevenson, you've got Utica Ford and Sterling Heights-Stevenson sharing the same field. Here at Swinehart, you've got Utica Eisenhower and Sterling Heights High School. Utica High School, sorry. So it's been that way. I said this since I was a high school player. I would struggle with that because I'd want to have my own field.
They share the field down at Stevenson, Kunkel Field. This is Swinehart Stadium. All 4 of those schools, quite large in terms of population, over 2,000 students apiece. You don't see very many schools sharing stadiums, though.
No, you do not. Is this ball inside? Sharp goes down. Now Palakos sends it back to Goulding. Ball put in toward Repertinda. Townsend was there as well, and that one will make its way through traffic and out for a corner. So an opportunity here for UNFC MACOMB.
Townsend has spent his high school days at Oxford High School. Plays for Oakland University. He has started the match playing kind of a center back. They've pushed him up top. What a great athlete. Brother Trey Townsend.
Ball played in near post, cleared away.
Brother Trey Townsend played at Oakland University recently. Arizona.
Look at this. Hamoud made a mistake there to try and track this one down, and he does. Almost leading to a breakaway for Sama Jemeni.
UNFC United quick to clear the ball. They've been able to do that all game. Creating counterattack opportunities.
Palakos tries to settle down, runs into the center official.
86 minute of action. So just a few minutes away from recording victory number 6.
Oh, look at that, Palakos. That is a foul every day, including Saturday and Sunday. As you see there, Urza White is pointing at Palakos. Now the referee will help him up.
The UNSC MACOMB player tried to help up the Midwest United player, and he said no thanks, and then quickly turns around and points at the referee. Set to move into the 87th minute here just momentarily.
Midland Dow has claimed their first district title and league title all in the same year since 2013. The ball foul called there on Money.
Dow, that's one of the high schools across the state of Michigan. 64 different district winners were crowned here in the last 3 or 4 days across Michigan. 2023-2024 school year is coming to a close in 2 weekends with the high school girls soccer, baseball, and softball Final Four, which that will take place at Michigan State University June 14th and 15th. Against UNSC MACOMB. Just a few minutes away. Falling 0-6 in the campaign. Unless they can find a little late game magic and put a couple in the back of the net. Michigan United's going to hold on to first place. They already have a couple of game advantage over the rest of the field. Ruff and Midwest United's had a great season here so far. 3.5 weeks into the campaign.
Good ball cleared into the stands, and proud mom in the stands catching that select ball.
Sign her up as a backup goal.
Camera operator is very much enthralled with the catch there in the stands that almost missed the ball coming in to Jonathan Clyer.
Clier won a state championship in high school back in 2019. Prep days at Grand Rapids, Forest Hills Northern.
See Clier take as much time as he can off the clock. The waning moments here of this second half. Coming up here at 8:30 on the Michigan Soccer Network. We're going to head over to Missouri. Going to cover AFC Columbia as they welcome in Santa Fe.
Missouri State Capitol.
I saw my graphic that I put out earlier today on social media where it showed like all 3 states. I had like the St. Louis Arch, and I had the Chicago, Illinois, the Bean from Chicago, and I had downtown Detroit for all 3 images in the graphic. Pretty cool. Appreciate you all stopping by here on this Saturday evening. It is the first day of June.
First day of June, 1 minute left in regulation plus stoppage time. United looking to go to 6-0-1 on the 2024 campaign.
Chinda. Al Hodgson looking for anything positive to take away from this game. I'm not sure how that wasn't a foul line. Middletown went down. So it was called a foul. So Hodgson will put this one in.
It's 5 seconds away from stoppage time.
Here comes the ball, back post. Ball was loose, then cleared away by Tatalu. Goulding up that far side. Informed that there will be 3 minutes of stoppage time.
United's defense has been quite stout this season, only giving up the 5 goals. This is their 7th match, which is just 3 minutes away from completion. Christian Shannon of Western Michigan University and Jonathan Clier, Missouri State. That whole backfield line and goalkeeping has been superb here in the 2024 season for Midwest United.
There's Blacos up there with Jonathan. Actually, sorry, that was Enron. Iran Salmani.
He's back healthy. We'll see what kind of damage he can do in the Missouri Valley Conference for Western Michigan University. Remember, the Mid-American Conference dropped men's soccer in terms of the league schedule. So those remaining 5 schools have kind of split up. Western Michigan going to the Missouri Valley Conference just for men's soccer.
The business end of this game, obviously barring a miracle of goals here, which we saw 2 goals scored last night in the last few moments of stoppage time. University United will come our way here with 3 points and will continue to sit atop the table. They've played the most games of anyone in the league. They've played their 7th match of the season. They'll move to 6-0-1 on the season, 19 points. Union FC will move to 0-6. UFC MACOMB, their next matchup will be against Michiana Lions on June 15th. Phillips. Just a miscommunication there between him and Carson Hodgson.
About 1 more minute here in stoppage time, and West United still up 2-0 in great position. Move to 6-0-1. Just a great start for this program. Entered USL League 2 back in 2021. There was no season in 2020 with the COVID lockdowns. West United fielded a team that played a bunch of exhibition matches across Michigan. I remember they played a couple games with the Flint City Bucks without fans back in the summer of 2021.
Money trying to keep that one on the pitch. Doesn't complete that task as Michael Slough put this one back in.
This game is 2-0. Michael Sly has kept his team close throughout. He's made 6 saves. Very active in corralling some crosses and some set pieces, but on the offensive end, Union FC MACOMB just unable to get it done here as we're down to the last waiting seconds of stoppage time.
All put in as Hamoud is trying to find someone inside the 18. Referee's looking at her watch. I have to imagine that we're getting towards the last few moments here. We're back by Goulding and Union FC MACOMB. Hamoud will turn on it. Let's put this one up long, looking for Zach Townsend, and that was right at the goalkeeper in Clyer, and lost some time. And there it is. That's the final whistle, and Midwest United comes into Union FC MACOMB's home opener, and for the second time this season win in a game against them. They won 3-2 back in the first game of the season, and then they scored 2 goals here tonight to win 2-0. Goals in the 20th minute from Christian Shannon, and then in the 60th minute from Iran Saljamani. There is your scoring in this one. I want to thank our fantastic crew here on this Saturday evening. Nathan, our statistician and scorekeeper. Sam Fisher was our technical director here tonight. Co-partner in crime, Mr. Dan Sticker. I'm Jonathan Turner. I want to thank you for stopping by here on this Saturday evening. Subscribe, like us, and share this with your friends and family. Apologize, Alex. We did not get the 2.5 goals, so I cannot holler at you. Well, even with that being said, don't forget, coming up here in just 15 minutes, live here on the Michigan Soccer Network, AFC Columbia to take on Santa Fe. Our very own Giovanni Macheri on the call on that one. My name is Jonathan Turner. Thank you very much for stopping by here. The final score from Swinehart Field, 2-0 in favor of Midwest United. They moved to 6-0-1 in the season, and Union FC MACOMB, they fall to 0-6. Thank you, everybody. Have a great rest of your Saturday night. So long.